Rippy here at 3699 Ranch. Garden progress for July. Saturday morning, the 17th. And it's been very hot and very dry. We're cutting hay with no projection. I saw some storms and they were up in the Great Lakes area, or the Thousand Lakes, and it keeps missing us. Even though city data will tell you that July we get our most precipitation, but it's so isolated that it throws the data off. And I mean, it could go all month without, I mean, that's an exaggeration, without any, but city data says July we receive our most precipitation here in west central Ohio. But as you can see, um, I can't think of the name. They're pretty non-existent. They're all shriveled up sunflowers. They're dying from no water. Well, I'll walk one out here. But as you see, the alfalfa, when we cut, it's mixed hay out here. Sorry for my poor camera work. Alfalfa roots go clear to bedrock, so they're getting the moisture out of it. Isn't that amazing? And that's how that works. But these are shallow rooted, and kind of on this end's the best one. Oh, there's one there. I'm hoping they'll flower. I'll show you my good sunflower up there, my volunteer. You know, the stand looks kind of nice here early in the morning, and that's what they're so fun to watch. They change so much, and I mean, at the end of the day, they're drooping, and pretty impressive how alfalfa can get water. And then nitrogen grows on the. Is that like a legume? I don't know. I know the clover is. The clover came in strong, and the weeds not too bad with the bugs. Garden progress here, this middle end of July 2020, and this is Saturday. And Monday, this one it started popping open, and just one leaf at a time. That would have been fun to caught on camera. You know, I'd have to keep my eyes peeled driving around today if I see any sunflowers. This one will be the seed for next year. That one there's for critter food. I see my one neighbor's taking off to do his chores at his other farm, and I heard music when I got up last night, and one of my neighbors was having a bonfire. People having their parties, beautiful camping weather. Someone come over here and help themselves to my best onion. And it was in my last video. That looks like a blush, and then this is a red candy apple. I could be wrong. Texas Superstar, and Copra was the yellow. And those ones I have trimmed. I have half a drawer in the bottom of the refrigerator full of trimmed onions. And I looked in there, but I had an onion thief, and they took the best. It was in my last video, my best red candy apple. I've been lazy about trimming the garlic. It's still hanging there untrimmed. I don't know why. I've been kind of lazy on that. You have to process it so you can use it in your ingredients. That's what I was hoping whoever stole my onion doesn't like give it away to somebody I don't like. And I know they eat at Wendy's 3 times a day. But there's the best. I'd be surprised if it weighs over a pound. That does look like a 1 pounder though, 16 ounce. I was going to say 14. It might be better than that, but I tried to grow a 2-pound onion, and I got a 16 ounce one there. The best Texas Superstar. The copers are still on the ground. The other 3 varieties are done. They're gone, out of the ground, out of the garden. There's my best blush, I think. But look how wide the stalk is. So that might be a double center onion. We'll see. And we'll see if I do it again on those. And those are the copers. I just pulled them a minute ago. I just got them running the tiller. I'm fixing to water the garden in. Me and Harlow's been out here enjoying the day, getting ready to go to another car show probably. Be a good day for flying. There was a hot air balloonist up last evening, and a few mornings ago they had their hot air balloons out. Trimming my yard a little higher. I don't think I had the peppers. Has it been that long? I trimmed from the bottom up. Didn't take no time at all. I didn't even have to drag any carpet out there. I just got down on my prayer bones, weeded them out real quick, put another row of Florida weave on, and it looks like I possibly might need a third row. But I have the large leaves like you want on the... Whoa! Here comes... Not this guy again. Oh my gosh. Been out here for an hour. They've been having a party out here. I seen a good 6 purple martins up there. It's like the purple martins are in that side and the sparrows are in this side. With true south being this way. Woohoo! Buddy. Alright. My little cactus out there. The short corn's weedy. These 3 sideways tomato plants could be yanked out. I get all my onions on the video. Yeah, and I'll have a tomato thief. Take my best. I'll just let those, I'm gonna let those guys go wild. There's 2 out there. I want to show you my pumpkins. I had about 12 peppers on there. I thought they would be thin-walled, so I yanked them when I trimmed them up. I yanked all those peppers that were on there. I yanked them off. And I want a thick wall later pepper, a second flash, and that's the way with the tomatoes. The first ones don't have the flavor. So I just tilled under. There was 3 rows of onions in there, and I probably should have took that 4th row out. The copers, the storage onion. It just looks like some of them I could benefit from another week in the ground. The pickles in the corn aren't too bad. The marigolds over here, you know, I can see one of those pears from here, or I'd walk out there. Actually, I have a knee brace on. I haven't had that out in 6 or 8 years. Look, I found it. Trying to get a little support on my knee. Beautiful marigolds. And I think next year, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I think I'll put the zinnias out there by the hay. And that's just a guess from now. That's a speculative. And they got water at being in the garden. There's sunflowers out there by the hay didn't get any water whatsoever. Okay, buddy. We see you. We see you guys. Oh gosh. And then not sure I'll get out of my shadows in the picture, but not sure how to grow pineapples, but I'm trying. And see my pumpkin out here. Oh, I pulled all the potatoes out. I didn't show you them. And potatoes. I had a bushel basket plumb full. Just a commercial grade, regular side. Nothing show worthy on the potatoes. Might have been late. Went in there after. Gosh, okay, I see you. We'll walk out here. I relocated a pumpkin out here where I dug the potatoes up. And it kind of had a rough time. And it looks kind of sexy in the morning. By the end of the day, if it doesn't get any water, it'll be hurting. But there's another one over yonder. And we'll walk on over here. This is the first I kind of looked at this one. I'm waiting. I hope to get like a 1 gallon Ziploc full of these hot cherry bombs. And maybe sliced in different sizes. Have some good sweet and hot peppers in the freezer. Zinnias are pretty happy. We've had monarch butterflies out in the milkweed, which is up chest high now in the field. I have to do a better job of that to get me some milkweed growing in here. I might forego growing potatoes next year, and that'll give me room to grow something else. But this is another pumpkin. I didn't relocate it. I just kind of left it over here, and I yanked this one. It might have been the best one over here out of that. That was a week later, but the bugs liked it too, so I went ahead and yanked it. And I'll probably till these guys under, these 2. If those 2 make it, or I'll take that one out. I don't want any more than 2. I would like to go with 1, but I'm afraid I'd get left without any. So, just a small vegetable garden here. 2 pumpkin max. Enjoying the summer 2020, and I would call my onion harvest was about 50%, and the potatoes I probably had 65% harvest on those. I didn't water those any, and then have yet to harvest a tomato. And kind of see what else. It depends on what you buy at the grocery store. I just finished a watermelon the other day. Been eating good, and I'm ready for another batch of potato salad. I've been making sloppy joes. I did a rack of baby back ribs, stuff like that on the grill. Thanks for watching, everybody. Beauregard Rippy out here, small vegetable garden, July 17th.